before I come through and get hectic. Don't stop, pop that, just like that, shake that, work it, don't stop, pop that, just like that, shake that, work it, don't stop, pop that, just like that, shake that, work it, don't stop, pop that, just like that, shake that, work it. I don't need nobody running games. Cause I'm gonna need your love. And I don't need nobody keep running. Testing. I don't need nobody running games. Cause I'm gonna need your love. I don't need nobody keep running. Cause I'm gonna need your love. Every time I'm home, she pulling up, call me on the phone, I'm picking up. Damn, why she want me like it's two of us? Everything can go down on the tour bus. I'm tapping out the first round when I beat it up. She told me come inside it, but it's no rush.
What up, what up, what up, what up, y'all? This is your best lady friend, Miss Coco. How you guys doing tonight? You are tuned in to the Honest Hours every Sunday night, 6 to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Tonight I have Lamar Creation coming in, you guys. Dope music. I know y'all done heard him on some of the other shows and everything. So it wouldn't be right if he wasn't on the honest side. I was in the honest seat, right? Okay. Want to shout out to James acting up, my co-host. He's not here tonight, but you better be watching. And we were gonna have Aaron Mallory on the show tonight. However, that businessman was doing business, and he's expanding the organization for the Grow community. So make sure you guys go click that link on my Facebook promotion for the show and go and Grow Community. Okay, it is an organization geared towards the mental health and awareness of Black men and boys. That is something that is so needed, you guys. Like, I know that we have these gender wars and stuff going on, but it doesn't matter. Like, we still got to show love to each other, y'all. And we need to be concerned about our Black men and boys as much as we are about ourselves, ladies. All of us need to be in a great mental space, because then maybe that'll make the sales go down on all the libations and stuff. Never know. Just saying. Um, but yeah, y'all go check out Grow Community. That's capital GRO Community on Facebook. I believe he's Mr. Aaron Mallory on Instagram. So yeah, check that out. And his location for the mental health services, I can't remember the exact address. However, it is on the south side of Chicago. It's in Roseland, I believe. So takes all insurances and all of that. So go look up Grow Community, okay? For your son, for your husband, for your brother, for your boyfriend, for your situationship. I'm just saying, I'm being realistic here, you know what I mean? So yeah, but we got Lamar Creation on the way in the next few minutes. I want to say what up to everybody that said hey and stuff in the chat. What's up, Dan Trail, Twin, Gemini? Yeah. Even though it's the beginning of Cancer season, we still rep the Geminis up in the building. You doubt. Yeah. So anyway, y'all, we gonna get into some more music for a little bit. Then I'm gonna come back and hold on. Before I do that, we gotta do some advertising. Like that right there. Angelic Touch Cleaning Services, you guys. If you know someone that needs their home cleaned, tidied up, maybe you had surgery, you can't do too much cleaning right now, contact them. You just had a party and you don't want to do all the cleanup, contact them. You want to give your granny, your auntie, your sister, your brother, your husband, wife a gift, call them. It's well worth it, you guys. Very detailed cleaners. And they pretty much can handle just about everything. Okay. They old school with their cleaning, and they use eco-friendly supplies as well. So good for the earth. Okay. So yeah, call them up. The number here is, hold on, let me take this little band off there right quick. 312-257-6748. You can also find them on Instagram at ATC_cleaning. That's Angelic Touch Cleaning Services, okay? And then we had Queen Prophecy on the show a couple weeks back. And she has an event coming up on July 29th, 2023. It's the More Than a Number. It's all about us Youth Empowerment Music Festival. There's going to be free music, sports, art, food, wellness in Columbus Park, 500 South Central Avenue, 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. Their website is www.yourpassionfirst. So that's 1st.com. Or you can email them at info@yourpassionfirst, which is the number one, st.com. Okay. So yeah, that's gonna be a dope event. I'm pretty sure of it. And the babies need something to do during these hot summery days. They don't have no school. So take them out to do something positive. Go and get up. I know you don't feel like it, but it's okay. Go ahead and take the babies to this youth empowerment music festivals. The kids love the music. So yeah, do that, y'all. But anyway, we gonna go ahead and get back into some music. I think I want to hear some De La Faye. Hear that. Like it always make me want to start twerking a little bit, but I ain't gonna do that on camera. So we finna play that for y'all right here on the Honest Hours. As soon as I can pull it up. Let's see. I should have did that, right? Uh-oh. Anyway, let me give a shout out to my intern, Zach. He be up in here doing his thing, y'all. We went to the Juneteenth celebration at DuSable Museum and did some photos and media up there, networking and everything. So I got some great interviews coming up for you guys very soon. So we went up there and it was just super dope, you guys. Just very, very dope. I got pictures I'm gonna play for y'all. But yeah, this is Hear That Ish by De La Faye on the Honest Hours, 69 Central Standard Time. We'll be back.
Ain't nobody trying to hit that shit. Just give me the. You ain't no relationships. I just hit it. Dip. I'm a trip. You thought you was slick. I'm no goofy. Now you sick. Cause you tried to play me, but I flipped the script. I think he trying to cuff me for the summer. But I ain't with that lovey-dovey. What a bummer. I'm trying to stuff these Birkins with some hunter. Don't be stingy with the cash. Running, ain't nobody trying to hit it. Ain't nobody trying to hit it. I think I love her. Ain't nobody trying to hit it. Ain't nobody trying to hit it. He said he trying to fall in love, but I know that he playing dog. Trying to all my friends, that's why I leave him on red, treat him like he a fan. And then I block him in his back to the band. I treat him like a ballerina.
to the Honest Hours with your host, your best lady friend, Miss Coco. What up, y'all? And we got Lamar Creation in the building. Oops, not that one. It's supposed to be a hand clap. Okay, well, hey, we got explosions. Hey, I'm with it. But yeah, we got Lamar Creation in the building, y'all. He was just sitting here showing me like your card, right? Pretty much
Kinda,
like a card.
kind of like that, yeah.
And it's so dope, y'all. Can y'all see that? It's a $100 bill with his face on it. And it got a CHITOWN zip code on there. And then if you flip it over, it's got the QR code. That is so dope, y'all. That is super dope. So, Mr. Creation. Man, I was listening to, I love that song. I think it's Feeling.
Oh, Feeling Me, yes.
Yes, Feeling Me. That is one of my favorites. That's actually the one I put on the promo. It went with it so nicely. But yes, so like, we're going to get into that song. But like, what inspired it?
Feeling Me had like 6 versions, right?
Mm-hmm.
It had like 6 versions, and it started off as like a song that was on a record with me and my homie. We was doing a collab project, and it just ended up not working out. And I ended up sending it to my mentor, T.L. Williams, and he was like, "Yo, I think this could be a dope single with just you."
Yeah.
And so we rewrote it. Well, we reworked the record. He reproduced the record. And then after that, we was kind of like, yo, this record has a lot of potential, but it's not quite there yet. It was like this slow, like eerie type of beat.
Yeah.
Kind of gave you like maybe Lakeshore Drive, nighttime vibes.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we were just like, you know what? It's not quite there yet. And one day he just called me like, yo, I figured it out. I made a new Feeling Me beat. And he sent me the joint, and it had like this dope sample in the background. And it just reminded me of like California and like summertime. And it was just like, yo, this record is crazy.
So that's not the beat that I was listening to then. Okay, so you switched it up.
Yeah.
So, okay, so I'm still feeling it though, like that.
Yeah. I think we just wanted something that just felt good.
Yeah.
You know, I call my music mood music, vibe music. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I lubricate whatever mood or feeling that you're in at that moment. And so we got a little bit of something for everything. We just didn't quite have a feel good record yet. And I think Feeling Me does that.
So did you start writing first or did you start singing first?
I was rapping first.
Rapping first?
Yeah, I was rapping first. In high school, everybody can get smoked. Like I was just walking up, you rap. All right, let's battle. Like, we just battling everybody. Battles turned into fights.
So you good at freestyling?
I'm decent. Yeah. And it comes out every once in a while still. Like me and Nanette got a record called Superman
Shout
Man.
out to Nanette.
Yeah, shout out to Nanette. It's coming out soon, and I'm really in my rap roots on that one. Like,
okay.
Yeah, like it's crazy.
Okay.
So it comes out every once in a while.
I can't wait to hear that. Now, would it be too much since you said you got some bars?
You want some bars?
I do. I wouldn't be Miss Coco if I didn't. I'll just say it.
Okay, I'll give you some bars.
Okay.
You want some bars right now?
Yeah, if you want.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, turn the music down. Yep. Spit it like a lispy dude. Boss be extra crispy too. Intelligent when I spit like saliva graduated school. Ain't no one as hot as me. I play them like Monopoly. Bro, walking on these guys, destroying all their property. See, I don't really give a. I dare a boy get buck. Hit him 50 times, still his banks and watch him. Yeah, yo, I'm Kratos, which means I'm reckless. Still look in the face of death. Even a school teacher know better to come and test. See, I'm a future prince and you should crown me like a missing tooth. I'm heading for the top and I don't need a parachute. Cause I don't plan on falling no time soon. I'm in the cut laid back like a perm in the womb. Young goon, I'm a dog with the heat like June, and soon I'm coming at you, sneezing. Get a game some flavor like I'm the season, spraying up, never fall, I'm cold like I'm a season.
Nice.
We rap sometimes.
You know who you put me in the mind of? I'm an avid Wu-Tang
Okay.
fan, and I want to say it's either Ghostface I'm hearing or Raekwon.
I had a lot of like, and that's funny that you said it. 'Cause my dad was a big Chef fan, Raekwon the Chef fan. It was
Okay.
crazy. Uh, his favorite rapper was Method Man, so I was deep into Wu Tang. I had like this Chance era where I was like really into Chance,
Okay.
Ace Hood.
Yeah. I
Uh,
was just talking about Ace Hood
yeah, Ace Hood.
earlier.
People would sleep on Ace Hood. Ace
Yeah,
Hood was
for
hard.
real. For real.
So I had these eras.
Okay. Okay, that's what's up. So like how long have you been singing and writing and rapping? So in your craft
Man, it's been like
since high school?
yeah. So in high school, and so I graduated high school in 2013. So 2009 is when I really picked up the pen. I kind of like started dabbling a little bit in like 8th grade. That's
Mm-hmm.
when I started getting in trouble for raps because I was writing down like Rich Boys raps and then
Okay.
like changing the words. So like boy, look at here, throw some D's, changing the
Mm-hmm.
words up. I was getting in trouble with my teachers, and then I started learning how to make my own words by the time I got into high school.
Okay.
And then about sophomore year, like I said, we was battling everybody, getting
Yeah.
into fights. People wanted to fight us because we was winning. Uh, and then, I think by the time I graduated high school,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I learned that I had a little voice on me. And I
Okay.
never went back. I never did a record without singing ever again.
Oh, that's what's up. I love that. So I want to go ahead and let the people here feeling me,
Sure.
and we gonna come back, y'all. Y'all really finna like this. On the understand was, that's Afro beat right there. Here we go.
Give all the love, give all the time. I miss you like the sun behind. I'm trying to change your last name. Why don't you take from me? Going insane, playing this game. Do you know what you take from me? I don't need you now, but like right now. Why you never come when I come around? Bro, fell in love with you and the lifestyle. Give a nigga a chance, I guarantee I make the shit worthwhile. You're everything I need, everything I want, girl. Can't you see, baby? Honestly, it's hard to breathe. When you come around, I'm in this too deep. Love me, not love me for sure, Sweeter than honey, you know it's pure, Hard to get, but rest assured. If you're feeling the boy, you know it's yours. Is it feeling me? Cause I can't read the signs. Is it feeling me? Try to you read my mind. Baby, is it feeling me? Tell me if you feeling me. Tell me, baby, is it feeling me? Is it feeling me? Cause I can't read the signs. Is it feeling me? Try to you read my mind.
To the Honest Hours on Sunday nights, 6 to 9 Central Standard Time. I'm your best lady friend, Miss Coco, and we are interviewing Lamar Creation tonight, you guys. Yeah, man. So that was Feeling Me that y'all just heard. Come on, let me get some comments. You dug it, right? I definitely did. That is a dope track.
I appreciate you, most definitely.
Yes, yes. So now you were saying that, okay, so we were talking about how long you've been doing music. So like, when did you decide, like have you ever written for other people?
Mm-hmm.
Did you do that first before you started, like?
No, actually, I think that came after.
Mm-hmm.
People didn't, if people don't really want you to write for them until they like hear what you can do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and so like when you start dropping records, oh, that's kind of hard. That's
Yeah.
kind of hard. And it kind of puts you in a room with, you know, people where you
Yeah.
actually write for them. And actually, it's fun that you say that. We actually do weekly writing sessions every day at my studio.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So I'm an audio engineer too. That's my daytime job.
Okay.
And so every Monday night at 10, artists from all over the city, they come by the studio. We just write records.
And where's the studio?
It's in Alsa.
In Alsa.
Yeah, it's in Alsa.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That is super dope. I think I'm gonna have to
slide
come
through.
by. Yeah.
We've had so far Xavier 2 times has been in the building.
Yeah.
Big Homie Yerp has been in the building. Jasmine Israel's been in the building. Big Nasty's been in the building. Who else? I shouldn't have started naming names. Come forget somebody. They gonna be mad.
They gonna be mad. You ain't say my name.
Thad Lou has been in the building. Tan from Sessions with Tan has been in the building. It's just so many people. And if I forgot you, I didn't forget you. It's all love. But it's been so many people in the building. Like last week's session had like 12 people in there. And we just write records.
So like, for people that may not have like written a song before. Oh, by the way, my bestie said she loves the song. She asked about it weeks ago.
Oh, I appreciate you, Tiffany.
Dominique Rebs. Hey, love. What up, Dominique? Where's the studio? She wants the details.
Slide through. It's on 125th and Pulaski. If you really want to come, just hit my inbox, and I'll give you the exact address.
Yeah.
But yeah, for sure, it'd be dope. It'd be super dope. And we just ask somebody. We just ask you to bring a vibe. Like sometimes people bring like wine coolers. Mm-hmm. They may bring the smokes, or they may whatever helps get them in the mood and the vibe. They bring that.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. That's dope. That's dope. So, like, would you suggest for people that maybe haven't written a song before, but they want to get into writing?
Yeah, for sure. I definitely think that'd be a dope idea because it puts you in a space where it's not intimidating. Mm-hmm. It's literally everybody just coming up with ideas to make something dope. So and we'll tell you like, we don't really like that. Let's come up with something else. You know what I'm saying? Or yo, that's dope. Let's follow that. So it really gives you the opportunity to just be amongst other artists, and it helps you kind of come up with ideas that you wouldn't have thought of before. Yeah, like you may hear a melody, somebody may be humming. No, don't skip over that melody. I like that melody. Let's expand on that melody. Then you may come up with the words for that melody.
So it gives you full, like, total room to be creative.
Absolutely.
Total creative space. Absolutely. I love that. I definitely love that, you guys. So make sure you want to, go to one of the writing sessions. Hit up Lamar Creations, you guys, or Creation. I don't know why I want to say creations, but it's creation.
You actually said, and you said it real good when we first started. You said Lamar Creation. I said, oh, she know my name.
It might, you know what? It might be my vibe kicking in. I'm sorry. Hey, y'all, those of you that are watching, make sure you share the live, okay? Those of you that are just tuning in, we got Lamar Creation in the building. He's a singer, songwriter, rapper. He just spit some bars, y'all. Earlier, you should have been here. But you can go back at the end of the show. You can always rewind and catch him in action. Yeah. Okay. So What was the motivation piece that said, you know what? I'm finna start recording and building the catalog.
My uncle, um, my uncle used to be a rapper before he became a family man and and a businessman he basically a director at Comcast now. But before that, he used to rap and he used to actually hang around like the Crucial Conflict Circle. He did a little writing for Nas back in the day.
Okay.
Not on purpose. His song got stolen.
Oh,
that's a whole other story, though.
wow.
But yeah, he used to really be heavy in the circle. And as a kid, I think you're very, very what's the word I'm looking for? Like when you see
impressionable.
There you go, impressionable. You're very impressionable as a kid. And so hearing my uncle come through headphones or hearing my uncle come through the car speakers was crazy to me. Like, yo, like
I'm sure.
How are you doing this?
Yeah.
Like you're on the radio like Pac.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're on the radio like Big. Like how are you doing this?
Yeah.
And so that made me want to do it just off of GP.
Okay.
And I was stealing his raps. You know what I'm saying? Writing his raps down, rapping them to my little homies at the back, you know, not the grammar school. And I think one day he gave me like a compliment. He was like, "Yo, you don't sound too bad, you know, rapping. Like you don't sound bad." And of course, he didn't really take me serious, you know, then. But by the time I was in high school and I was starting to write my own raps, he put me in the studio.
Okay.
He put me in the studio. My dad helped put me in the studio. But it was just taking too long. Like my dad, he was working, so he couldn't take me to the studio all the time. And plus, it costs money. Like studio's expensive. And the same thing with my uncle. Like he couldn't do it all the time, and so it became a thing where I was like, you know what, I want to learn how to do this myself. And
absolutely,
I asked my grandma. I was like, yo, I want to do this internship. You know, can I do this internship? And she was like, yeah, how much it costs? And she dropped the bread for it.
Oh, that's so awesome. When, you know, a child, a teen, young adult has someone that can invest in them in that way. That is awesome. I'm so glad your granny did that.
Yeah, because this is literally like how I live now. Like, I do in-studio audio engineering. I do live sound.
Okay.
I work at a church every week.
Okay.
Like, it all stemmed from that.
Okay.
And shout out to Insomniac Studios. I got to get a shameless plug. That's my my home studio where I learned that.
Yeah.
And yeah, shout out to Marlon King.
Okay, shout out to them.
Yeah.
All right. It was something. Oh, that's what it was. We're gonna go ahead and get into one of our topics for the night.
Oh, let's get it.
Okay. Okay, y'all. Now y'all know how Miss Coco, I like to be deep sometimes. You know, at least I'm told that. But it's not really that. It's just that I like for people to actually gain something from my show. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's a new perspective on something, just some enlightenment even. You know what I mean? So yeah, our first topic for tonight, I think I'm going to go with the fun one. What is considered a real nigga when a guy uses that term trying to gain a woman's interest?
So I'm assuming like he'll say something like, come get with a real nigga, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that. In different ways.
Yeah.
Something like that.
You know, to be honest with you, I think when a guy approaches a woman that way, I think he's approaching her because he don't really have nothing else better to say. I think he lacks the vocabulary or the skill set to pull that woman with a better vocabulary. You know what I mean? Like I got an upper hand because I can sing.
So you done got the women with your singing?
Yeah, so majority of the time I just, you know, if I see a woman at a show, I get to talking to her or whatever, and then I'm like, okay, cool. I know I'm gonna sing the hoe when it's time for me to, when it's my set. And then when I get on stage, I go, I guess you're wondering where I've been.
Hey!
You know what I'm saying? And she be like, ooh, I search to find the love within. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead. You up in there like, on that movie, have herpes.
Oh
When he
yeah,
still
you know
got
what I'm
that
saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's what's up.
I,
That's what's up.
I think I was probably David Ruffin in another time in my life. I watched Temptations probably about 8 times.
Man, you.
8, 9 times.
I love that movie. Like, I'm just one of those people. I love those musical movies.
Yep.
I really do.
Yep.
It could be the artist in me. I don't know, because I sing, but I just love movies like that.
Miss Coco singing? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yes, absolutely. Got to use your gifts. So come on, y'all. Those of you that are watching, what is considered a real nigga when a guy uses that term trying to gain a woman's interest? And I could definitely agree with you as far as vocabulary. Just being able to know yourself enough to use a more expansive vocabulary to describe yourself in detail. You know what I mean? Because like I said before on another show, people come from different cultures. Like, we could all be from the same city, but our neighborhoods that we grew up in, our family, that we grew up with, like that culture alone, like it's a subculture, you know what I'm saying? So I may not know what a real nigga is, or I might think a real nigga is a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what does that really mean? You know what I mean? I could take that a good way or a bad way, because that's what I think when I hear that, and it turns me off. You know what I'm saying? I could see if maybe I've known this person for a long time or whatever, like maybe the course of some months, years, whatever. So I've gotten to see your mannerisms, your characteristics. You know what I'm saying? So I know when you say you a real nigga, like that just means you solid. You know what I'm saying? Right. You loyal. Yeah. You real out here. You know what I mean? Like in that aspect. But if I've seen you doing some real nigga-ish, as far as what I feel is real nigga-ish, is like just being disloyal, like the complete opposite. You know what I'm saying? So it could be taken either way. So I just feel like, fellas, y'all should come with something a little bit better than I'm a real nigga.
You know something, like I think it really depends on, like, I guess what type of man you like.
I know that's right, Miss Hills. Thanks to y'all in the chat. I'm sorry. She said, I don't know. I want a real man and one who can articulate his words. I know that's right.
That's what I was ready to get at. Like, it depends what type of man you want. Like, I know some guys, I want a hood nigga. But it's crazy. Like, okay, what's a hood nigga? Because me personally, I'm from Congress and Leamington. You know what I'm saying? Right off of the corner of Laramie and Harrison was right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we went by the toys, somebody was getting killed over there almost every week. So I'm from the hood. Yeah. Can I articulate my words? Yes. Did I get a good education? Yes. Did I have a 2-parent household? Yes. But I came from the hood. Right. So when you say you want a hood nigga, you want somebody that what? Kill people and go get locked up and give you a baby and walk away? Is that what you're looking for?
Exactly.
If that's what you're looking for, you can have that.
Exactly.
But I wouldn't suggest it for your future.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So what is a real nigga? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because I'm gonna tell you, like, Lamar bought his first house at 23.
Okay.
Yeah, I bought my first house at 23.
And how old are you now?
27. No, I'm 28.
Congratulations. That's some awesome stuff there.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I was able to have a car, you know what I'm saying? I had a car at a point where all my homies was like, you pick me up still. Like, okay. And none of my homies have cars, you know what I'm saying? But you want a hood nigga. Right. You want somebody that don't got no car. You know what I'm saying? Or you want somebody that got a car in an illegal way. I don't know.
And see, that's my point right there. It's like, okay, even if you do go up to a woman, fellas, and say that, like, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? Like, is it going to take just for her to see you in action to see what you mean by that? Because when you a real nigga and it's on the latter end of things, that's something that a person can spot like right away.
Get in the cheat code real quick. How should a man approach you in a public space? You know what I'm saying? You don't know him.
Mhm.
You at the club, maybe having a good time with your friends.
Mhm.
What's the cheat code? How does a man approach you?
Well, I believe that that's according to the kind of woman he's approaching.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because for women, you got hood chicks that don't mind a guy coming up to them with that aggressive, you know, what up, bitch? You know what I'm saying? don't mind that, you know, and she gonna be like, hey, daddy, you know.
Wow.
Like, seriously. So it just depends on the caliber of woman. But see, sometimes you have those men that don't care about the caliber of woman. So for those of you that don't care, like, you gonna go for the hood, the ratchet, whatever kind, on up to the successful, sophisticated, articulate woman. I think overall, just because I am a woman, I have a daughter, overall, even if she's hood, even if, you know, she's sophisticated, like, deal with all women in a way to where you are being respectful. You know what I'm saying? And even think about, I mean, depending upon the situation, think about what you want to say to her first. You know what I'm saying? So you won't just go over there and say something that would possibly turn her off. Because a lot of times when women give guys that snooty attitude, it's because of the way he came at her. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know that there are some stuck up women that it doesn't matter the way that the guy comes at her. You know, she just got a stank attitude. You know what I'm saying? But what you do with that is always remember, rejection is God's protection.
It's funny you said it. I walked up to a car maybe a week or two ago. I went to go find, because somebody was like, yo, where is so and so? I said, I think I saw her go around the corner. And so I'm walking to the car and I see she's in the car with her friend. So okay, cool, let me just walk up to the car and let her know that they're looking for her. Man, I walk up to this car and the friend don't obviously know who I am. So when I walk up to the car, she look at me like, and I ain't even said nothing yet. She is waiting for me to say some nonsense. I said, hey, how you doing? I don't mean no harm. I just want to let you know that, hey, your friend, they're looking for you in the building. They're ready for your close-up. And she's like, oh, okay, thank you.
Right. Like, why you just couldn't be kind? And, you know, and see, that's another thing, ladies. I got to get on y'all for this one. I got to, because that don't be making no dang on sense. You do not have to have your face balled up all the dang on time. Okay? Like, be warm, be welcoming, because y'all be wondering why, like, the right person isn't coming to you, or, you know, why people got certain energy when they come towards you. Like, look in the mirror and just examine yourself. How are you portraying yourself while you out here? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times some females, even guys, because I've seen some guys like that just be mad for no reason. And I'm like, dang, is it that bad?
Do they be mad? Wow.
Yeah. So anyway, be warm, be approachable. Okay. And then give a person a chance to hang theyself. Just like you do in these relationships, you give a person a chance to hang themselves. If you out and about in the public, you just never know who you might meet. You know what I'm saying? Who you may have to engage with. You know, so it's better to just have a open heart when it comes to that. Like, would you agree with that?
Absolutely.
Yeah, because like, especially if you're somebody in entertainment. You know what I mean? You can't be like all clammed up, shelled up, frowned up. Like, nobody's going to want to work with you, you know? And that's just in life, period. Because I know even outside of the entertainment, like in my other business, I don't want to work with nobody that just look like they got an attitude. You know, like, that's going to push me away. Like,
You know, I'll give the ladies a little bit of benefit of the doubt, because I know that they probably get approached, especially if they fine. I know they probably get approached a lot, and it's probably a little tiring. You know what I mean?
It can be.
So I get that part. Or maybe they don't want to give off the wrong signal, because, you know, it was a time where if a girl was nice to you, the guy thought that she liked you. You know what I mean? So, there's that aspect of it. If you're too nice, they may think that they like you and then they come on to you. Now you're in an awkward position to have to try to turn them down, maybe.
That's true. And what I did to get over that hump, this is what you do, ladies. You treat all people, right? Like, let's say you were serving food somewhere, right? And you just serving all these people you don't know. They coming down the line, you gonna speak. You know what I'm saying? Hey, how you doing? Woo, right? So when I get approached and it's by someone that I may not be, interested in or whatever like that, like I still give a smile. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's nice. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? And then when they try to come in for the, oh no, I'm sorry, baby. Not today. Oh, I'm not interested, but thank you though. Like I'm just I don't want you to feel bad. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm gonna reject you like nicely. Yeah. Kindly. It's nothing wrong with being kind, y'all. But yeah, we gonna get back into some more music on the honest hours, you guys. Right here on my radio, Chicago, where it is more than radio. We got more with Lamar Creation, and we're going to have another topic coming up. If you guys still want to comment on that when we get back from some music, go ahead and put the stuff in the comments, okay? If you want to call in, oh, I forgot about that. I forgot to put it back up here, but that number is 630-465-0229. Okay, you are tuned in to the Honest Hours, y'all. We'll be back.
To the real hip hop, hip hop. The real hip hop, hip hop.
6 to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on my radio, Chicago, where it is more than radio. I am your best lady friend, Miss Coco. And we have Lamar Creation in the building.
I'm still here.
Yes.
I'm still here. We rocking out.
Man, we've been rocking out. So that last song that y'all heard was Gold. Tell the people about Gold. Like, what inspired Gold? I like it. It was a hot track.
Thank you. It's so different for me. T.L. Williams, Mr. Get More Money Than You, has been producing a lot of my records lately.
Awesome.
We co-produce. He makes the beat, and then I kind of come up with the vision. Yeah. This one though, we kind of collabed on together. He gave me a melody. He was like, ooh, ooh. What is that? And he was like, that's what I hear. That's what I hear. And so I'm like, all right. So I played with it for a few days. I was on a plane going to Mexico, and I was writing the song. My child's mother at the time was like, "What are you singing?" I was like, "My next hit." She was like, "That sounds crazy." I'm like, "Wait till I'm done with it. It's gonna be crazy." And when I recorded the song, she like, "Yo, that's a bop.
Yeah,
I know it's a bop. It's so crazy."
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, shout out to TL. We just, he was really into. We had a conversation before I started my album, and he was like, "Yo, I said I want to have different vibes, but my whole vibe is to be able to do R&B music, but I want it to knock in the club."
Yeah.
He says, "Okay, so what I'm hearing is you want to be able to still sing the songs that you sing, but you want it to knock."
Yeah.
That's what I'm hearing. I said, yes. He said, "Okay, cool."
Yeah.
And he sent me a pack, and one of them was the songs in it.
Man.
And I'm like, this ain't what I meant, but I think this is what we need right here. And DJ's been eating that song up. They've been eating that song up.
Yeah.
And I had a line at the end of it. The rapper in me came out again. I said, "I play a diamond if you Mississippi, give you hickey shoot, I just might. Tell your Uncle Cliff I need a fat Mercedes I can love on an autumn night." If you're familiar with P Valley, all P Valley references, I just named like 6 characters in the show. And I was like, "Yo, we gotta sell this to P Valley."
Yeah.
So that's what I'm in the process of doing right now.
Awesome.
I don't know if it'll get picked up, but that's the one.
It should, because that's a dope one.
Amber Ali from Joslin's Cabaret, she told me that's the one. Blake Martin, the fashion mogul, he told me that's the one.
Yeah.
I think that's the one.
We gonna play it again, y'all.
I didn't mean to drop y'all names, y'all. I'm sorry. Them my friends. I don't be name dropping. I'm sorry, but they said that's the one.
It's definitely the one. And for those of you that are just tuning in, like the one, we finna play it one more time. And then after that, on the honest hours, I just gotta, on the honest hours, you are about to get the premiere of Secrets.
It ain't out yet, and it ain't coming out yet. So you actually getting an exclusive.
I'm getting an exclusive.
One-time exclusive.
One-time exclusive.
It might sound different when it come out. It might be a whole different feature on it.
So that means I can't play it no more after today?
I don't know.
Okay, well, I won't play it no more after today. Okay. But yeah. So hold on, I think. Look, we was right on time because it actually just started playing. So I'm gonna bring it back so we can turn it up and y'all can hear Secret by LAMAR Creation.
Let's get it.
Instrumental with the vibe.
They don't have to know the way you love me. I say the way you love me down. Ooh, you're so goddamn fine. The way that you blow my mind. Never thought you'd be my type. You can be my secret wife. Say, baby, I never been the lucky type, but with the swipe and the endless pipe, I keep your size. And say, baby, you should know I'm never leaving home. But neither can I leave you alone. You keep me right. Ooh. I've always been a selfish type, and I'ma never change. No, I'ma never change. I can't. I've gotta keep you by my side, even though my girl.
And I have Lamar Creation in the building with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I just played Gold for you guys again because it's just a dope track. And we were sitting up here talking about it and, putting all that pizzazz into the conversation. We ain't gonna drop no more names no more, but
I can't wait to get some money so I can shoot this video for real.
I know.
See, I stopped shooting videos because
why?
I got these big visions.
Okay.
And I don't be having the means to do
Gemini
it.
stuff.
Like, yeah, I don't want to. I ain't gonna expose what I want to do on air. I'll tell you off air. But like, I was talking with Blake Martin. And he was just like, "Oh yeah, we can do it here. We can do it here. We can do it here. But it's gonna cost you this." I'm just like, I don't got that yet.
Okay. We gonna definitely talk about that because I got some ideas that you might like.
Okay, let's talk.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm always looking for an economical way to do some things, but make it like just bam.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that'll be dope. We can
Let's
talk
do
about
it.
that. Y'all, so you got the exclusive to Secret right here on the Honest Hours, not play anywhere else. So I feel so special. That's that Gemini right there, y'all. Because we was talking like your birthday the day after, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, see, I knew I felt that Gemini energy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Geminis are awesome. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all be giving us so much flack on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Talk about how we the devil and stuff. We are earth angels.
You know that girl Olivia, Gemini too.
Yes.
Gemini season.
I love her.
It's raining Gemini.
Man, some of the best creators.
When you start realizing like who a Gemini, like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. Prince.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Kendrick Lamar.
Yep.
Tupac.
Yep.
Come on now.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. We can be a little crazy sometimes, But when you in your higher self, and that's anybody. You are always a better person. That's anybody. Okay, not just Gemini. So don't be on us like that. We be bringing y'all greatness. Okay, be appreciative.
Better be.
So yeah, we gonna get into another topic for the evening. But before we do that, if any of you guys want to give us a call, that's 630-465-0229. And I'm sitting up here trying to figure out what I want to do for the quote of the night. Because I be posting so much stuff. Because I try to inspire people. And I try to motivate people, and I try to help people see the other side of the coin. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be dealing with a lot in your life, of course, right? All of us. However, we still need to be able to be appreciative of the right now. You know what I'm saying? And it may not be everything you want it to be, or feel like it should be, right? However, it's your stepping stone to your better. You know what I'm saying? And your better is dependent upon your right now. You know what I'm saying? Your future, pretty much. Your better is dependent upon your right now. And what I mean by that is you could not like the situation that you're in, or you may be comfortable with it, but you want better. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You just got to be grateful and keep putting that work towards what it is that you're trying to manifest. You know what I'm saying? Like the Bible says, faith without works is dead, and that's just universal law, y'all. Wherever your focus goes, energy flows. For those of you that don't read the Bible or aren't a Christian or whatever, I'm not judging anyone. That was just pretty much me putting it in a different way for you. You know what I'm saying? Wherever your focus goes, energy flows, and I can attest to that. What about you? Like, if you just think about different situations in your life, whether it be love, business, family, school, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you were focusing most, like think about a time when like a lot of things just changed for you and it changed for the better. Was it those things that you were putting the most focus towards? Or was it the things that, whatever?
I'm a big believer of things happen when they're meant to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and sometimes we want something so bad that we realize that God may have put us in a position to not get it at that time because we just weren't ready for it yet. Even though we wanted it really bad, right?
Absolutely.
Because like, let's just be honest, like I've been doing music since high school.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember telling one of my mentors, I was like, man, we so cold with this, bro. Like Kanye can walk in here right now and he'll give us a deal. We ready. And he looked at me, he said, I don't think you're ready. What you mean you don't think I'm ready? I don't think you're ready.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought he was a hater for saying that I wasn't ready.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact of the matter is that I wasn't ready. I remember I used to work so hard to get a compliment from him, and I could never get it.
Mm-hmm.
But now as an adult, now he's my physical trainer.
Mm-hmm.
His career path changed dramatically. He
Mm-hmm.
was a high school poetry coach. Now he's
Okay.
a physical trainer who's actually phenomenal at his job.
Yeah.
And I went to train. He was like, hey, that song you got, I Need Your Love. I really like that record. I was like, oh, the EP that I dropped back in 2018?
Uh-huh.
He's like, yeah, that's a really high record. He's actually, I like a lot of your songs. And that
That's
was the
dope.
first time I
Yeah.
actually heard a compliment from him. And
Yeah.
I'm not even looking for it anymore. At this point, like,
yeah.
I'm just working and I'm just
Yeah.
realizing that every day I'm growing. I'm growing into my artistry. I'm growing into my
Absolutely.
calling.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I wasn't even mixing my songs back in high school. Now I
Mhm.
mix and produce and touch everything.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And the music is just so much better now. Like, imagine if Kanye walked in that room and I blew my shot. You know what I mean? Because we thought we were ready.
I ain't even mentioned Kanye. I don't mean to digress. Kanye a Gemini too. Y'all can say what y'all want about Kanye, but he's very creative.
That's my boy.
And you know.
You think that's him for real? That's back.
So I was just looking at a Facebook.
The real laughter came out.
So I was just looking at a Facebook post. I didn't even know this man got married again.
Yep.
So the post had his wife in some kind of
The hood. Like
hood
a ski mask.
condom looking kind of thing. And then he had on like some kind of football
the shoulder
t-shirt.
pads. He got the t-shirt, so the t-shirt, shoulder pads, and then he wears shoes that look like just socks.
Socks. Yes, I seen that too. I'm like, okay, what is he doing here? But then I had to think about it. I said, okay, I'm a Gemini. And when I think about all the lines of Geminis that have been in public, okay, in the public eye, we weird. We're all a little weird.
We've been defending Kanye for years, but here's the thing. It could be two things that's going on. Either one,
You think they cloned him?
that they cloned him, that ain't him. Because he said, if I disappear and come back, it ain't me. He said that. This is like he was young. He said, if they ever take me and then I come back, it's not me.
He gone?
Kanye was gone for weeks. Nobody knew where he was at.
Right, I remember that.
Nobody
But
knew.
how come it wasn't just maybe he was depressed?
No, they said he went off and got married and then had his honeymoon and everything. He was gone for weeks. They said his manager had to go to his house, realized he wasn't there. Then he know where he was at.
Man, look.
So it's like I said, either one he cloned, or two,
He just don't give it.
no, he finna drop the. He finna get a business account with one of these clothing brands. He gonna put the shoulder pad t-shirt and the sock shoes on sale, and they gonna sell for $200, and then they gonna resell it for $8.
Where?
I don't know. I know you messed up with Balenciaga and he messed up with Gap. So who we got left? You do Calvin
Didn't he mess up
Klein.
with somebody else like Reebok or something?
Oh,
too?
Adidas.
Adidas.
Yeah, he could do Calvin Klein. You could
Yeah.
do he could do LV. I don't really know LV stuff though.
Me either.
It could be Gucci. I can see Gucci.
Me too.
I can see Gucci.
Prada.
Prada. Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Even Michael Kors
Yeah.
might could pick it up. I don't know. Is that not a big enough brand?
I don't know. I feel like you.
Well, they be charging a lot for Michael Kors.
They do, but you either gonna go like low affordable brand or you gonna go straight up high brand. Nothing in the middle.
Better if he went affordable, because when you think it, see, I don't know why these people that come out with these clothing brands don't go affordable. Like, it don't be costing us to make all this stuff, y'all. Not that much. So why not be able to make your reach more reachable? You know what I'm saying? You got people on the high end and the lower end of the economic pole.
Because it ain't gonna matter at the end of the day, because the regular people still not gonna be able to get it. Like
middle class people.
Yeah, so like, okay, my Yeezy 450s.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say I spent, because I really, really wanted them, because they sold out in like literally 2 minutes.
Wow.
I spent like $350 on them.
Mm-hmm.
And that was because I just knew somebody. But them shoes right now go for like $600.
Oh wow.
So he'll drop them at an affordable rate, and affordable rate of shoes now for a good pair of shoes is $200. So he'll drop them at $200, but people gonna buy them up and then they gonna sell them, and then you still can't afford them because they $400, $600, $800 a stack. Remember the red boots? Like the red boots came out at, I think, $200. Right now the red boots go for $1,600.
Oh wait.
Mm-hmm. You still can't get them.
Wow. You talking about them ugly shoes?
Yeah, the Astro Boy boots. Yeah, the Astro Boy
Do you
boots.
like them shoes?
I get the fashion statement.
What is the fashion statement?
It's a really, really big boot that's red.
That's all I got. That's all I got from it too, because I didn't get it. I said these look like some shoes that's supposed to be on a cartoon.
Think about it though.
A little baby doll. You got these.
Think about it. So I look at fashion so differently now, right? Like I used to just worry about looking good and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then I realized that I said, yo, I need to rock something that people ain't really rocking. Stuff that could be risky or things that could make people almost roast you. Yeah. But if you rock it in a certain way, they be like, yo, that look kind of good. And so now I'm in a situation in where I wear things that I wouldn't normally wear. And when I go out, people be like, yo, I need that jacket.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, where'd you get that from?
That's a good idea.
Like I wore,
especially when you're in entertainment, when you're in the eye all the time.
My boy made a joke on me yesterday. The first thing he said was, yo, you killing that. But then he was like, when he was back in play for more, he was like, yo, you know, Lamar's wearing a one-of-a-kind original, you know, straight from his grandmother's rug.
You think you can rock the red boot?
I think I can rock the red boot. I low-key will probably rock the red boot with this.
You know what? I can see that.
You know what I'm saying?
And then you got the black and red.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I can rock the red boot. I looked for the red boot actually. What I had a show coming up and I was like, man, I would kill the red boot. And I found out they was $1,600. I ain't got it.
Man.
I ain't got it.
If you had it, what you buy?
I think I'm gonna be like one of them cats when I'm on. I think I just got better stuff to spend my money on than clothes. And to be honest with you, I feel like they probably just won't give them to me anyway.
Right. For you to, yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
because I was thinking to myself, I'm like, man, I don't even think if I had it, even when I get it, that like even bags, like, and I love like heels and shoes and stuff. It's just certain stuff I just would feel like not good about paying for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's just so many other things, like you said, that you could do with your money.
Yeah.
You know?
Definitely. I'm super straight on that. Like, I don't spend a lot of money on my clothes and I be fly. So.
Yeah. Right?
I'm cool.
Right? Okay, y'all. So we gonna get into another topic. And I'm hoping that this can really enlighten a lot of people. And I would love for you guys to give us your comments. So this next topic for the night is, what is accountability, and do you consider yourself accountable in your life?
First of all, what is accountability? So accountability is the situation where you take responsibility for whatever it was that you did, regardless if it was good, if it was bad, and if you live up to the consequences, whether it's good or bad. Because consequences, all it is just the reaction to an action. You know what I mean? And so I absolutely believe in accountability. I take accountability for anything that I do, and it's probably gotten me, written up for things. It's probably got me in trouble for some things, and it probably got me fired for some things.
Yeah.
But I just believe in accountability. I don't believe in throwing it on anybody else.
Yeah.
I don't believe in saving my own tail.
Yeah.
It's just how I am. It's
Yeah.
how I've been. It's hard for me to be slimy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But you know what? I hear a lot. Like, I hear this so much that Geminis don't take accountability.
Really?
I hear that a lot. And I'm like, what?
That's wild.
That is wild.
I be number one. I'm like, yeah, I did it. All right,
But see, that goes back to what I was saying. Higher self versus lower self. So if you're a person that live in your higher self, of course you're going to take accountability for your actions. And that just doesn't depend on being a Gemini, Virgo, Aries, Taurus. You know what I'm saying? You just need to be a person that takes accountability for your actions, So, but yeah. I think that, like you said, what is accountability? Being responsible for whatever it is that you do. So for me, that's living in my truth. You know what I'm saying? Motherhood, cousin, sister, daughter, businesswoman. You know what I mean? We do have times where we may not want to be accountable for things, However, you just gotta push through that. Like, for instance, what are some ways that people can be unaccountable and not really think of it as not being accountable or unaccountable? Like, prime example, here's a good one. Being in a situationship. Because I say that because what I hear a lot of women saying, and even me experiencing that myself, you know what I'm saying? It's that we not together. So that makes it okay for me to be a slime bag, a slime ball.
Oh, man. So
I don't have to say I'm sorry because we not together.
Yeah, it's crazy that you said that. I done lost some good ones off of the, we not together. You dig? Like we not together, so I don't really gotta. This gonna sound crazy. I don't really gotta tell you nothing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Or you end up lying. But then if y'all not together and there's no problem, then why are you lying? Like, why don't you just tell them whatever?
That's my thing.
Yeah.
Right there.
I mean, I'm taking accountability. So to be accountable for it, right? It's like, yes, we're not together, and yes, I don't have to lie to you because we're not together. So the consequence got to be minor, right? But at the same time, it's like, I know we not together, but I kind of really like this, and I don't want to do nothing to mess this up.
That's what it is, right there.
Yeah,
that's what it is. So to me, I mean, I don't know if you still,
No, she left me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then would you say that that's selfish?
Oh, it's selfish as heck. But I also took accountability. I said, look, I know it was really selfish of me to do this. It was borderline retarded. But that's what I did. This was my thought process behind it. Now, please forgive me.
Yeah. She's like, nope.
You should have been better.
I'm good.
You should have been better.
Good.
Yeah.
Deuces. But yeah, so in the situation that I had, that was the issue. But it's like everything was cool. You know what I'm saying? We're both, living our lives, and we were really good friends. That's what the killer was for me. Like we were friends for years, right? So we knew each other on a very intimate level, spiritual even. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why lie? You know? Like, yeah, I may have an attitude about it, you know, or feel some type of way, but it's not to the point to where I'm like put my hands on you or curse you out.
It's goofy.
It's just, you know.
It's goofy. I'm gonna let y'all know now, players. It ain't player to lie. Keep it a G. And if she like you, she like you. She gonna rock with you regardless.
She gonna rock with you.
She gonna be upset, but she gonna still rock with you.
Yeah.
Just tell the truth, man.
Just tell the
Just
truth.
tell the truth.
And like I wanna go over to another aspect of accountability. So like with the teenagers. Do you have kids?
Yeah, I got a little girl though.
A little girl.
Yeah.
How old is she?
She's 3.
Oh, I knew you was gonna say that. I don't know why. But that's dope. That's dope. How you like being a dad?
It's overrated, y'all.
It really is.
It's
Parenting is overrated.
That's what I say. People, oh my God, I can't believe you.
Wait till she get 14.
Cherish these young moments. Now I'm ready for her to grow up. Like, how old? I want her to be 21.
So, like, it's you know, it's a good and bad to everything. You gotta have balance, right?
Of course.
It's just, I don't know, with girls, because like I have 3 boys. I had my 3 boys first, and then I had my girl. So she was the last. She was the last of the Mohicans. I was like, yes, no more kids. Like, even if she wouldn't have been a girl, I wasn't gonna have no more. You know what I'm saying? Like 4 was enough. So it's a big difference, of course, right? Between boys and girls.
I would imagine.
Man, when I tell you the most of what I have to spend on my children go to my daughter. You know what I'm saying? And just like the difference in the emotions and, you know, like my boys, they want to be a little bit more baby, you know, than she does, you know. However, she is a little bit more spoiled than they are. Like, I don't know how that makes sense, but it does. So, anyway, when it comes to the teens, for me, with accountability, it's like we have to really hone in on our children, y'all, when it comes to holding them accountable for things, because they don't know, right? And they will do things and feel like, well, I did this because of that, but that's not okay. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, this person, even with adults, like even some adults these days, they'll still be like, well, I said this and that to you because, you know, you hurt me and da 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 da. Like, I'm guilty of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, been hurt by somebody and then I just go ham, like, blah, 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 blah. You know, I've been in my rah-rah days. You know what I'm saying? And then in my growth, it's like, you would need to be accountable for that too. You know what I'm saying? Our words, because our words are very powerful, you know? And like with the teens, you know, their deeds and stuff, because I'm a substitute teacher.
Okay.
So I get to experience this a lot with the teenagers, you know, how they can do something, say something in class, and then be like, well, I only did it because of, you know, or, well, you know, you wasn't listening to me at the moment, so that's why I. But you know what the rules are. That is not a good reason. If we got an agreement, you know, and this is just for all walks of life, all kinds of relationship. If there's an agreement, you can't void the agreement. You know what I'm saying? And then not be accountable.
Exactly.
So anyway, the quote of the night, the week, because y'all only see me once a week. The quote of the week. I'm trying to open my computer. I just had it pulled up. What is going on here? What am I not doing? Oh, that's what I did. Okay. So the quote of the week, I actually posted a few things, and I wouldn't mind actually talking about all of them just to give you guys a little bit more of some details with this, because sometimes you can say stuff to people or post something for people to read, and they may not fully know what you're talking to or talking about or referring to. And that can all be because of our background culture, things that we've experienced in our lives, things that we have been taught. Sometimes we can be taught some of the worst things and we think it's okay because that's what we've experienced in our life. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're used to, So this particular thing that I'm going to say to you guys is something that I wrote the other day. Men and women are not the same. However, that doesn't make any one of the two any less than the other. We need each other equally. Would you agree with that?
Absolutely. First of all, I love women so much. Love women.
I know that's right.
So that's one part of it. But the next thing is there's just certain things. Cause I mean, I'm a big believer of like genetics, and like some things is just in your genetic code to do well or act in or whatever the case may be. And there's just some things that I feel like women do better than men. I'm just a believer of that. And even like when it comes to like that loyalty, like I don't think there's nobody more loyal than a woman. You know what I mean? And like you don't got to worry about a woman being jealous of you, and if she loves you, she will dang near die for you. You know what I mean? That's why I want my team to really be majority women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest with you, a woman was supposed to be my manager.
Okay.
Me and Will just kind of, and it worked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like my DJ is a woman.
Okay.
Shout out to DJ Lena Bands, who's actually at Summer Smash right now. She had Summer Smash with Asar. So shout out to both of them. But yeah, she's a woman, and that was on purpose. That wasn't a thing I just found her randomly. Like I said, yo, I want a woman DJ, and I want her to be dope. And there's nobody doper than DJ Lena Bands. Point blank.
Okay, that's what's up.
But yeah, like I want my A&Rs to be women. I want my, my assistant to be a woman. I just want, they have to be women. I want them to be women, and that's purposeful. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I definitely believe that quote. I probably live by that quote at this point.
Yeah, and
the mother of my child is a woman, and my mother is a woman.
I know that.
My granny is a woman.
Yeah.
These are all women.
Yeah,
I'd be a fool to say that they're not equal, if not more superior than men. It's just how I feel. I'm sorry.
And you know what? You saying that just sparked up something else that I learned while being in nursing school. I didn't complete nursing school because I switched my major to psychology. But this song that I listened to by D Smoke, I believe it is. You've heard of D Smoke?
D Smoke.
Yes.
He's industry plant.
Huh?
Never mind.
But D Smoke is cold. He cold.
He is cold.
And so at the end of one of his songs, I'm making sure I get this right. I believe it's at the end of one of his songs where the guy is talking about the mitochondria of the woman, right? Like how all of us have one, right? However, only the mother gives it to the child. So if God forbid, if a person's child dies, right? And they're trying to get paternity on that child's child, right? And the son isn't available, well, no, the daughter, then they can go to her mom and test the mitochondria. That is like so dope to me how God did that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like only the mother can give that to the child. So it was just a lot. We gonna get into that on my web series. I don't want to say too much though, but we gonna get into that. But I just want to reiterate that to people. You know, men and women are not the same. However, that doesn't make any one of the two any less than the other. We need each other equally. So for me, it's like the yin and the yang. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like I'm better than you in any way, right? But I bring something that you need,
Absolutely.
and you bring something that I need, and where I need the slack held is where you carry it, and vice versa,
Yeah.
like the yin and the yang. You know what I'm saying? We're not the same, right? But we both equally bring something to the table that can help us thrive as a unit, you know, and that's what I would love for men and women to just grasp hold to. You know, a lot of us do and have, you know, but there's many of us that don't look at it that way. You know, they look at it as a superiority kind of thing, you know, or she's subservient to me, period. You know what I mean? Um, and it's in us, in our DNA as women, in our genetics to be submissive to our men. You know what I'm saying? However, we need from the man that energy that makes us just fall into it naturally. You know what I'm saying? Because women just fall into that naturally. Like when I hear a man say that, oh, she just don't want to be submissive to me and all this and that. Like, yeah, it could come from, you know, how she was raised and things, especially if she came from a household that was just all women or something like that, you know, and there are a lot of strong women and maybe they didn't view men in the best light, you know what I'm saying? I can understand that, you know, she got some learning to do, you know what I'm saying? However, when she does meet the right man, um, I just feel like he'll help her to get into that position naturally, you know. And I only say that because of my experience.
No, facts.
Like in my experience, I've experienced where I've had to be kind of like the lead in the house, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it made for me to be a little bit more in my masculine energy than I should have been. You know what I'm saying? But then when I met someone that was fully in his masculine energy, you know, it allowed for my femininity to thrive. You know what I'm saying? So for you fellas out there that are having issues with your woman being submissive, we got to look at ourselves. Oh, that takes me to this next topic. It's a good one. Do you feel that people like, okay, so have you heard the saying where people that you meet or get in a relationship are a mirror of you? You attract what you are?
Yes, but I don't think it always happens on the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't think every time it's that case. Like I've dated women that I felt like reminded me of my mother.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what is going on here? But I've also seen, I've dated women that are nothing like me,
Mm-hmm.
or like anybody that I know, like completely opposite. Like
Mm-hmm.
our views on children and life is just different. And I've also dated somebody who I felt like mirrored me. And what's crazy was that
What up, Trush?
I think that I am a fantastic person. But I also feel like, oh, Troach, what up, Troach? I also feel like that I probably, even though I loved this person, I almost was like, I don't know if I like that you're like me because I have some things about me that I don't particularly
like.
But you don't necessarily realize that until you see it into somebody else.
Yeah, that mirror is
then you
being shown
start
to you.
self-reflecting, like, yo, is God doing this to me because I did it to somebody else?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You start asking questions.
Now, when you ask that question, right? Because I feel that that's a way for the universe to balance things out. Because the universe always has to have balance. God, source, universe, always has to have balance. So that's why there is a such thing called karma. However, what we fail to acknowledge sometimes is that just like there's bad karma, there's good karma.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So when we get introduced to certain situations with people and it makes us ask that question, is that because you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes it could be because of that, because there's a such thing. Do you believe in soulmates?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a such thing as soulmates, twin flames, karmic partners. Karmic partners can be soulmates, but they're just karmic. You know, now that can come in good and bad ways. Y'all can look all of these things up that I'm talking about. So I think what I'm getting at, do you believe that you attract who you are? Sometimes we can, and not necessarily who we are totally, but some characteristics that we have that God feels need to be rearranged. You know what I'm saying? Changed or whatever for the better, right? And sometimes we don't attract who we are. And I feel that we don't, because like I've been with a person where I'm like, I don't do stuff like that. Like, what's wrong with you? Sometimes we are brought into those people's lives to help them to elevate. Oh, you getting sleepy? Yeah, it's getting late, y'all. It's almost 9, so we about to be up out of here soon. I want to thank you for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me so much.
Yes. So yeah, y'all look into that. You know what I'm saying? Before you go and judge someone or just start pointing the finger, you know what I'm saying? It's really good for us to be able to reflect. You know what I'm saying? Take that look in the mirror and see, like, okay, is this some things that maybe I did wrong, or you know, to someone else? You know what I'm saying? Like, I really be thinking about stuff like that. You know what I mean? You have to. That's how you grow. You know. So yeah, we gonna get into some more youth music, y'all, and we gonna end the show out. We got 10 minutes left, so let everybody know where they can reach you.
You can find me on all streaming platforms at Lamar Creation. No S, just Lamar Creation. You can also find me on any social media platform, also at Lamar Creation. No S.
All right, and y'all know where y'all can find me. On Instagram, Miss Coco Teaches, MZKOKOA Teaches. You can find me on Facebook at Ms. Coco Teaches, MZKOKOA. Y'all see this? Y'all got to scan. These his cards, y'all. That is so dope. So yeah, it's been so much fun, and I'm gonna play some more of your music, ending us out tonight. Okay, make sure y'all go stream his music on all streaming platforms. Yeah. You got Feeling Me, you got Gold, and Addicted you only Addicted. Oh, I wish we had that. I'm gonna play it. You're gonna have to send it to me. I'm gonna still play it.
I got you.
And yeah, that exclusive y'all only heard on the Honest Hours. Ha ha. But yeah, y'all, this is the Honest Hours every Sunday night, 6 to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time on My Radio Chicago, where it is more than radio. And don't forget, y'all, download us on Roku, My Radio Chicago, on Roku. Turn the TV up real loud, and you can listen to us while you're doing what you got to do in the crib, okay? All right. All right, it's Miss Coco. We're going to end it out with some music, y'all. Have a great night. Peace, love, and blessings. How can I post it? How can I? You know what you want. What do you want? Give all the love. Give all the time. I miss you like the sun. Yeah. I'm trying to change your last name. Why don't
what you take from me? Going insane, playing this game. Do you know what you take from me? I don't need you now, but like right now. Why you never come when I come around, bro? Fell in love with you and the lifestyle. Give a nigga a chance, I guarantee I make the shit worthwhile. You're everything I need, everything I want, girl. Can't you see, baby? Honestly, it's hard to breathe. When you come around, I'm in this too deep. Love me, not love me for sure, Sweeter than honey.